Welcome back to Next Bike World, your ultimate source for all things two-wheeled. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that has stirred up a lot of buzz in the adventure motorcycle scene. We're talking about the 2025 Africa Twin 650. Honda's bold move to expand its legendary Africa Twin family with a more compact, more accessible middleweight adverb bike. This is not just a shrunken-down version of the 1100. It's a strategic weapon aimed directly at riders who want off-road capability, long-distance touring comfort, and everyday usability all in one package. Let's kick things off with what makes the 2025 Africa Twin 650 stand out in this hotly contested adventure bike market. First off, the heart of this beast is a newly developed 650cc parallel twin engine that's tuned to deliver the right mix of usable power and to work for both on-road and off-road conditions. Honda's engineers went to great lengths to ensure the engine isn't just a downsized version of their larger twin. It's built to be rev-happy but with a strong mid-range punch. The result? Around 72 horsepower and 63 Nm of torque, which places it right in the sweet spot for both newer adverb riders and experienced adventurers who want a more nimble package. This engine is mated to a slick 6-speed transmission, and yes, Honda hasn't forgotten the fan-favorite dual-clutch transmission, DCT, option. The 2025 Africa Twin 650 comes in both manual and DCT variants, giving riders the choice between full control and laid-back riding convenience. The DCT version shines especially in technical off-road sections, where the bike handles seamless gear shifts with grace, allowing the rider to focus solely on line choice and throttle control. Now let's talk about the chassis. One of the biggest strengths of the Africa Twin 650 is its balance. Honda built this bike on a lightweight yet rigid steel semi-double cradle frame. This isn't just about weight savings, it's about giving the bike that perfect mix of flex and stability when you're tackling rough terrain. The subframe is bolt-on, a nod to trail-side serviceability and modular design thinking. The suspension setup is serious. Up front, you get 43mm Showa inverted forks with long travel around 210mm fully adjustable, while the rear features a Pro-Link monoshock with similar travel and preload adjustability. This means the 650 can take on rocky trails, gravel roads, or pothole-laced city streets without flinching. The ground clearance is a generous 220mm, and the seat height ranges from 830mm to 850mm, thanks to an adjustable seat making it approachable for most riders while still giving you commanding presence and visibility. And don't think Honda skimped on the tech. The 2025 Africa Twin 650 comes loaded with a full-color 5-inch TFT display that's not only bright and easy to read in sunlight but also features Bluetooth connectivity for calls, music, and even turn-by-turn navigation via your smartphone. The riding modes are customizable, including urban, gravel, touring, and off-road, adjusting power delivery, engine braking, ABS sensitivity, and traction control to match the terrain and rider preference. Speaking of ABS, it's switchable on the rear wheel, which off-road purists will appreciate, and the bike features Honda's Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, with multiple levels for added safety and control. There's even a wheelie control function, if you're pushing the bike hard and want to keep things in check. On the styling front, the Africa Twin 650 carries the unmistakable DNA of its bigger sibling, the 1100. That means a tall, upright stance, a sharp beak-style front fairing, and that signature rally-bred silhouette. The front gets a dual LED headlight setup with integrated DRLs, giving it an aggressive yet premium look. Wind protection is solid, thanks to a manually adjustable windscreen and well-placed wind deflectors. The tank holds 20 liters, which, paired with this bike-sufficient engine, gives you a real-world range of over 400 kilometers, making it ready for long hauls. The ergonomics are a big win here. Honda clearly designed the cockpit for long hours in the saddle. The handlebar is wide and comfortably positioned, and the tank is sculpted to allow a good grip with your knees when standing on the pegs. The foot pegs themselves are rugged and come with removable rubber inserts, perfect for switching between street and trail duties. Let's not forget about the wheels. The Africa Twin 650 rides on wire spoke wheels 21 inches up front and 18 inches at the rear, wrapped in dual sport tires. These dimensions speak directly to the bike's off-road aspirations, and combined with the bike's relatively light curb weight of around 210 kilograms, you're looking at a machine that can genuinely tackle challenging terrain without breaking a sweat. Braking is handled by dual 310mm front discs with 2 piston calipers and a 256mm rear disc, offering progressive bite and confident stopping power. The braking system is fine-tuned to offer a predictable feel both on and off pavement, and the ABS settings adapt based on the ride mode selected. One of the best things about the Africa Twin 650 is how versatile it is. This bike is a daily commuter, a weekend canyon carver, and a dirt trail adventurer all rolled into one. It's lightweight enough to handle city traffic and parking with ease, but rugged enough to take you through a forest trail or a desert path without hesitation. And with a robust aftermarket and Honda's global support network, you can kit this bike out for round-the-world travel if that's your thing, adding panniers, crash guards, auxiliary lighting, and more. Now, let's talk about price, and this is where Honda really hits a sweet spot. The 2025 Africa Twin 650 comes in with a starting price of around $9,799 for the Bass manual version, and about $10,699 for the DCT version. That's incredibly competitive in a market filled with middleweight adverb bikes like the Yamaha Tenere 700, KTM 790 Adventure, and Aprilia Touareg 660. Honda offers multiple trim levels and optional accessories straight from the factory, so you can tailor the bike to your style and needs. So who is the Africa Twin 650 really for? It's for the rider who wants one motorcycle that does it all, for the weekend warrior who dreams of dirt roads but still has a Monday commute, for the seasoned adventurer who wants a lighter, more manageable bike without giving up on capability, and for newer riders who want to step into the adverb world without feeling overwhelmed by weight or complexity. It bridges the gap between lightweight dual sports and full-size adventure bikes with a level of refinement, technology, and reliability that only Honda can deliver. In a world where adventure bikes keep getting bigger, more complicated, and more expensive, the Africa Twin 650 is a breath of fresh air. It stays true to the original spirit of adventure, rugged, practical, and ready to take you wherever the road or trail leads. Whether you're crossing continents or just heading out for a weekend escape, the Africa Twin 650 proves that the adventure doesn't need to be supersized to be super fun. That's it for today's in-depth review of the 2025 Africa Twin 650. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to Next Bike World for more honest, passionate motorcycle content. Got questions or want us to compare this bike with a rival in the segment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for riding with us, and as always, keep your wheels spinning and your spirit exploring.